Assalamu alaikum friends. Siraj Ul Haq is the president of Jamaat-e-Islami Pakistan. He remained the finance minister and senior minister of KPK during the first 5 years of PTI rule in the KPK. Jamaat-e-Islami and PTI jointly formed the government. Jamaat-e-Islami as a junior partner and PTI as a senior partner. Jamaat-e-Islami was given the finance ministry, the senior ministership, and now Siraj Ul Haq was found saying that during he says that I had presented 5 budgets of KPK. He had presented 5 budgets of KPK, and during those 5 budgets, KPK was not under any debt at all, no external debt at all. That was a debt free government, absolutely. Now, PTI has worked for another 5 years without the without the Jamaat-e-Islami. They have ruled the KPK for another 5 years, but now that KPK government is indebted with 1,000 billion rupees in just 5 years. 1,000 billions of debts. KPK government is under this much of the debt, and now the finance minister, though it is a caretaker, has said that we have arranged the money for the salaries. That much of the bankruptcy type in just 5 years. That is something which is really deplorable, which should not have been so, because particularly about the PTI, since the PTI is asking for the change, has promised the change, and obviously they had promised the pleasant change and not the unpleasant change at all. They should have further improved the situation instead of further, you know, putting it into the trouble. Not only this thing, Sirajul Haq has said that 18 Pakistanis are having more than 4,000 billions rupees in their bank accounts. 18 Pakistanis are having more than 4,000 billions of rupees in their bank accounts, and it includes the leadership of PPP, the Bhutto Zardari family, it includes the member of Sharif family, it includes the PTI chairman and the rest of the PTI stalwarts. So all the major three parties and the army generals retired and the judiciary people and certain other personalities like that, it is very much unwholesome, because the more the country is getting poorer, and the individuals, the politicians and the rulers are getting richer. And it's not just with one party, it's not just with the two parties, it is with almost all the parties, and that is something very much deplorable. And if at all, I think the only exception is Jamaat Islami, and all the other political parties, their politicians, their top leadership, and then the army generals, then the civil bureaucrats, and then those judiciary people, and all of these, they have made money out of the business of politics. The politics is a business for them. They invest money in it, and then they bring out much more money out of that. It is really very much a very much a bad sign, and the public of Pakistan should take notice of it. The public of Pakistan should be cognizant of it, should take the cognizance of it, and they should, the general public of Pakistan should seek the accountability of all those ruling classes, whether they are the politicians, whether they are the civil bureaucrats, whether they are the judiciary, they belong to judiciary, or they belong to the military establishment of Pakistan. So all of these should be held accountable for what have they been doing. And if at all the country is getting poorer and poorer with the passage of time, how come are you getting richer and more richer with the business of politics? I think that is very much unfair, and it is a proof that the intelligence, that the elites of Pakistan, that the ruling class of Pakistan, they are not absolutely, they are not sincere with the general public, they are not sincere with the country, they are only sincere with themselves, they are only sincere with their own families. And that is the reason that they don't live in the western countries, because the western countries, you cannot gain the illegitimate wealth at all, and if at all somebody does, the right place for that is the prison, and not obviously the corridors of power. They cannot enjoy the power. That is something what the general public of Pakistan needs to understand. If they fail to do that, they will keep suffering for a longer period of time, and maybe they will keep suffering forever.